The One Ring ruined Magic the Gathering. Or maybe it's golden chocobos that are to blame. Or maybe it's the Soul Stone. Now, no matter which one of these you're going to focus on, one thing is true for all three of them. The loudest voices in the room really believe that these are the cards that have ruined Magic the Gathering. And not just because they're all Universes Beyond extremely collectible pieces within the game, but because they are highly collectible cards only available in collector products. And these cards themselves have driven up the prices of basically all products in that world for anybody who wants to get their hands on them. It's a functionally different experience to buy collectible Magic product now than it's ever been before. And sometimes people even get upset with me for acknowledging this because it is definitely one of the most contentious issues, right? People want to be able to get cool things for lower prices. And to be clear, like a regular Soul Stone goes for $60-$70, the Cosmic goes for $60,000. A Traveling Chocobo maybe sells for $30, whereas a Golden can sell for anywhere from $50 to, 300 grand. And we can go down the line. The less playable the card is in real life, the less expensive the entry-level version is, right? So something like a Steam Vents is going to have a $10 version you can get and also a $1,200 version. While something like a serialized Rona Shieldred's Faithful might be, $100, but a regular version is probably going to go for 2 cents. The thing is, in the era that we're living, that disparity, just the fact that you have such high-end chase cards really puts most of the value in opening a collector booster pack at the top. And opening a play booster pack doesn't even have that value, which means that overall, the value of the cards you're opening in a play pack is much lower. It does make the game pieces more accessible for players who want to be able to play with the cards, but it overall means that it feels like there's less value in what you're opening generally. I think the thing that people forget, though, is that there's an era of Magic before serialized cards existed, before the Brothers War came out. And the few years before that, with sets like Streets of New Capenna and Dominaria United, Innistrad Crimson Vow, we had cool variants of cards, right? Like this Count Dracula, Sword of the Mirthless, really cool. I think all of these gilded foils you could get in Streets of New Capenna were really awesome. The thing is that's interesting about this is that Magic players have this tendency to want things both ways. They want their cards to hold value and be of high value when they open them in packs, but they also want everything to be extremely available, right? And sure, printer goes burr, you guys can, comment about proxies all you want, but Magic is a collectible game and people really like their collectible cards. And it's really interesting when you go look through the sets that existed before 2022, there's a lot of sets that have really cool chase versions of cards that just aren't worth very much. Whereas you get into the next era where there are these highly collectible chase cards, whether they're serialized or not, like these etched foils from Bloomborough, like the Dragon Scale foil fetch lands, right? These are the things that keep prices high and make packs, collector packs specifically, feel like they have a higher ceiling. For better or for worse, this is just kind of where Magic is now. Do you prefer the old way where things were less expensive, but what you could open was less expensive? Or do you like the current way where it's a little bit more of a gamble? Let me know below in the comments.